Hi lovelies! Welcome to Managing My Money with Rosa. Today I'm going to do a budget with me. I am going to review my third weekly budget for the month of April. If you're new here, thanks so much for stopping by. Please take a second, hit subscribe down below. My channel is about my personal budget, it is about my monthly bills, it is about my dividend investing, it is about my investment journey, and it is also about my debt pay down. So as we move into April's week 3 budget, starting to feel a little bit like I can breathe, I paid off my husband's truck last month, and that's where it would typically come out of the bills this month. So I am kind of excited that I don't have that bill this month. One thing that I want you to know about my budgeting system is that I have not bought into somebody's nifty budgeting. I've watched a handful of videos, I've looked at a handful of books, both online and in stores, and I've decided that I'm going to stick with something that has worked for me. Typically, I write out, well, for years, for decades, I would just write out a monthly budget, basically what bills were due. January, I came to realize that wasn't working and I needed to change something up, and I began writing down weekly budgets, and it has actually changed the way that I look at my finances. It helps me see where my money is going. So if you can't figure out where it's going, now I do everything in a spreadsheet as well. I'm a numbers nerd, I absolutely adore spreadsheets, but it wasn't giving me that picture. In order to look at it, I had to look across different sheets. Where here, I can look and go, oh, I know what happened during this week. Oh, this is February's week 2 and 4. So I can look at it quick, and it chunks it out the way that I like it to be chunked out so that I can look at it. So I've continued with this process. I'm really liking it. And I start with my income. And the first thing is my check. I got $1,437 and some change, but we're just going to call it $1,437. And then I also have a carryover from the first. This 141 just kind of sits in the account in case maybe the electric comes in high, or maybe we spent a little bit extra, but that 141 will carry over. So we need to add the 141, and those two together total $1,578 to be spent, and it's amazing how fast that goes. All right, and then I like to look at my bills. Now these are those recurring bills. Most of them are fixed. There is one that's variable, and that is my electric, but otherwise these bills come in every month. I try to pay them with my week 3 paycheck so that I know that it's taken care of. So the first one is going to be car insurance. Car insurance covers 3 vehicles, an RV, if that's it, and an RV. So we have 4 things on the insurance. And this week, or this month, it's going to be a little high. Insurance jumped. I didn't know insurance jumped, so when I paid it here, when I paid it here, it was a little low. I didn't have enough in the bank, so I only paid the $376. So this month it's a little high. It'll drop about $10 to $400 when I do my May bills. So I have car insurance. My student loan is not due. We got extended, yay, to the student loan moratorium. So this money I've been setting aside into a high interest savings account. I honestly need to sit and relook at everything, but it will go in there again this month. My electric, which is my only variable, I budget $250 for it. It came in at $161. Makes me happy when it comes in low. Internet came in at $85. Then we have the cell phones at $140. And then our youngest is on a different plan. My husband takes care of getting our cell phones. I'm not involved in that at all. I don't mind not doing anything with it. So when he was ready to when our youngest needed a phone finally, my husband just went and picked up a cheap little disposable phone that we now pay on. And I don't mind. We could add it to the big plan, but we're doing good with what we've got. So I have $1,036 in bills that need to get sent out this weekend, which leaves me with a total of $542 for all of those other great things that I want to do. Now, one thing, if you have been here for a while, you'll notice that I don't have a truck payment on here, and that's because I actually paid it off last month. However, it is going to go into a sinking fund. So really, I'm going to call it debt pay down is where it's going to go. I am going to spend his truck on something. I don't know what yet. So for right now, we're just going to call it debt pay down. It's going to get his whole $330 truck payment, which would have gone towards the truck. But right now, it's just going to go there. Yay! Sorry, I can't spell that word and write at the same time. I take $25 every month and put it over into investing so that I can grow each of my dividend positions intentionally. I've decided that I have 6 positions that still need that $5. So instead of moving over 25, I've decided to go ahead and move over 30 so that I can reach my bi-monthly investing goal. And then a little separate, but I am going to do another debt pay down. And this one's intentional. I'm going to start putting $20. So I was putting it into a retirement. Basically, it was a high interest savings account. I've decided that I need to bring my debt down. So instead of doing that, I'm going to put it into there. And then savings, I am going to put $20 into savings. So that is a total of $400 out of my budget, which leaves me with $142. Now, I try often to break this up and put it into different sinking funds stretched across everything, but I've decided that instead of doing more sinking funds, I'm going to put some into some of my savings challenges. I have way too many savings challenges, and I have decided to focus on 2 of them. One of them is my Save $2,022 in 2022. I'm calling it my 1 month ahead fund. And then the second one that I'm going to focus on is my $1, my 52-week challenge, where it's save $1 every week, save an additional $1 every week, and that intention is for Christmas. So those are the 2 savings challenges I'm going to put money into. 1 month ahead, it's going to get $60, and my $1 savings challenge for Christmas is going to get an extra $20 for another $80, which now leaves me with $62 in my account. I actually have decided to leave this $62 in the bank. This every other check, my second check, I try to leave this in the bank to help build up my account. It's my way of intentionally growing what is in my account, or if something happens and we run out of money somewhere else, I know that I have money sitting to the side waiting for me to go, hey, here I am. So that is my budget with me for the week. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'd really appreciate if you take a second and hit subscribe down below if you have not already. And if you have, thanks. Have a great day. Bye, guys.